Hi everyone, I hope everything is good. We are here today to dig deeper on the goalkeepers of the K1 League. So here we are on the ranking on the K1 League. So we'll start with Jeonbuk. So currently Jeonbuk have Boom Kun Sung as the main goalkeeper. We can see that he has not a lot of competition because the other goalkeepers on the club was much less more than him and he's the youngest prospect. So we can be confident about his position as the first goalkeeper. Here we can see that he was 100,000 euro rather than the other goalkeeper was much less, so 250 and 125. What we can see also is injury history. So I think it doesn't look like he had an injury before, so I think it is very reliable. We'll have a look to his pricing on Sorare data, but he looks very consistent. No DMP for several seasons. So since he started to take the position as a goalkeeper, he was the main starter. So here on the bench, okay, play international game, I guess, with under 23 or under 20 Korean team. And yeah, for a long time, he was the goalkeeper. So since 17, 18. So for 3 full seasons, he was the main goalkeepers. So he would have been very, very interesting if he was available on Sorare 3 years ago. He will be, I think, the most reliable goalkeeper for a 20 years old player. So now at 23, so it will be his last season, I think. So we can have a look now to his scoring and to his pricing. What we can see is price raised a lot these days. He's currently working around 1 ethereum and his scoring is around 47 as average. So we can see he does several clean sheets. What I am interested about is all-around score. So I think it is interesting here because he made a lot of all-around score. This means he stopped a lot of opportunities, he dive a lot. So this improved his scoring. For example, on this game, he didn't do a clean sheet, but his all-around score was 23, so his scoring was very good. So I think as under 23 goalkeeper, he is very reliable. He will have 2 more seasons as under 23, so this season and the next season. So then we can have a look to FC Seoul. So FC Seoul has 2 goalkeepers who currently was almost the same. It looks like that Han Bin Young is the first choice and Song Eun Yu is the second. So here, I think, so he started all the games since the beginning of the season, but last season he shared a spot, I guess, with Song Eun Yu, so we can have a look. So what can be interesting also to look is a jersey number. So here we can see that this one is the number 1, so I guess he was the first choice before Han Bin Young joined Seoul. We can have a look, but jersey number also can give us an idea about who is the main goalkeepers according to the manager, because it's not always true, but the first goalkeeper will almost always get the first jersey. So here, yeah, we can see it was the goalkeepers for the first half of the season, and here before, so he was mainly starting, sometimes on the bench. So here he was on the Incheon Sangmu club. I think they changed the logo. It looks like it's the club from the military club. And what about Han Bin Young? So yeah, he didn't play it. So what I can see here for FC Seoul is that there is 2 goalkeepers. Maybe they have probably the same level. What we are sure is they was the same. So I will not recommend to go for them because it can change a lot. Maybe if the second goalkeeper, so the one who was not starting this season, is cheap, very cheap, it can be interesting to buy him as they can rotate often. So we can have a look to Song Eun Yu. So yeah, it's very, very cheap. So I think it can be a good option to buy him, as he can become if the other goalkeeper has an injury, or if the coach changed to bring him the first choice, his price can raise a lot. Because if we have a look to Han Bin Young, his price I think will be like around 0.5 or something like that. Yeah, even more, so 0.77. So I think Song Eun Yu can be a good option to buy, but I will not buy Han Bin Young because I don't know. Now he is the first choice because he has 29 years old, is a bit younger than the other choice, but cannot be sure. So either I will not take goalkeeper from Seoul, or if I take one, I will take Song Eun Yu for 0.03 or cheaper. So now Ulsan was very, very competitive last season, so I expect them to have a solid first choice as a goalkeeper. Yeah, here we can see that there is a lot of difference between the first and the second. I think there is no doubt he is the first option. Can have a look deeper here to the injury. Okay, not a lot of quarantine and flu. And here, so starter from full games. Here he never miss a game also. So yeah, looks very solid, very reliable. I think it will be also present on his price. I expect him to be around the same price than we have seen before, around 0.7, 0.8. So if you want to dig deeper, you have the goalkeeping stat of every goalkeeper, so it can be interesting to have a look. So yeah, around 0.8. His scoring looks solid for a goalkeeper. I don't know, 51 as average. Yeah, it's solid, 55 last 15. So yeah, we have some round score interesting. Here I don't know, there is a bug on the stats, so we don't have more information. But yeah, from here, yeah, he has a quite interesting all-around score. So I think he's a good option. No injury, almost never missed a game, so very reliable. Then we can have a look. Suwon Bluewings. Here we have the same problem than happened. So here we have two players with the same age and with almost the same value, known as the jersey 1, so it can be difficult here to see who is the first goalkeeper. So it looks like from this season, Dong Yeon-no is the main choice. First choice, but we can see here last season he didn't play it full season, so I guess probably they are sharing the first. It's very common in K1 League and in J1 League also to have two goalkeepers sharing the same spot. So yeah, it looks like they are both of them sharing. So we can have a look to their pressing and maybe buy the cheapest if it is very cheap, otherwise I will not take them. So No Dong Jeon was around 0.6 I guess, yeah, 0.6, 0.55, and Young around 0.0, quite cheap, 0.03. So yeah, I will also prefer here to buy one version of Youngmoo. I think they are both sharing, so what I will do, I buy him, and if I see he takes the first spot, I just sell him, and I will do, I think, a good profit for this move. So now Seongnam. So Seongnam have 2, 3, 4 goalkeepers. There is one who worth more than the other, but is very old, 37 years old. You can have a look to these three. I guess there is some room for this one or for this one to take the spot soon, as the both options are starting to be old. So here, yeah, he's a starter from this season. Okay, didn't miss a game. He missed 4 games. He was captain from the K2 League team. He looks reliable. I don't see any injuries. He was full starter. However, he starts to be old, 37. I don't know what happened for him, if he starts to get an injury or whatever. So it's not the kind of player I will recommend. On the other end, yeah, his backup doesn't look interesting. I think he is not playing that much. They are all K2 League players. So he played a bit in K2 League, K1 League, but not a lot. So he is under 23 and he gets the number 1 jersey. So Seongnam, so they put him on the bench. So maybe they are looking for him as the next goalkeeper. So it can be interesting to watch him. However, his value is very low, so not sure he had playing time. Yeah, he never played a game in K1 League or in K2 League. We can just have check his price. He's not available. I see, he's here. So yeah, 0.03. But I'm less confident with him than the other two. So next team is Pohang Steelers. So Pohang Steelers looks like they have one interesting goalkeeper who was much more than the second option. They are both same age. However, we can check what's going on with Incheon because he has the number 1 jersey. So maybe he was on the club earlier, but it very looks like Jeonbuk is the first option. Okay, missed 1 game. It's 1 game this season, no game last season. Okay, here I miss quite some games. Okay, he missed sometimes. No injury reported. However, when there is not in the squad or on the bench, I guess it is because he has small injuries. So he didn't miss a lot of games. So here 3 or 4 games. So I guess it is small injuries, but he was probably injured a bit. They don't report a lot. They don't have to report the injuries. So I guess they hide it sometimes. We cannot be sure that he was never injured. But yeah, definitely is currently the first option. And we have a look to Jeonbuk. So yeah, he didn't play it a lot. He come from another club, from K League 2. But yeah, I guess he's the backup. So I will definitely go for Jeonbuk. I have one super of him. He's a good goalkeepers. He's a goalkeepers. Currently scoring is not that high. 46 as average. He has a quite interesting all-around score. I think he's a good choice. He's not currently that high. He's one of the youngest goalkeepers in Champion Asia, because usually they are more around 30, 35 years old. So yeah, he's a future. I don't know if he's international, if he plays for his national team. Not really, I don't think. I guess we have another option, but yeah, he will be here for 10 more seasons. So at his current price, he's around 0.4, 0.38. I think it's a good option. Now Jeju. What we can see is one dominating goalkeepers and one under 23, so 32 years old to 23. So I guess Yeon Soo-yu will be the future goalkeepers of the club, and currently Sung-hoon Ho is the main player. So he missed 2 games this season, last season also 2 games. Played for Ulsan and after moved to Jeju United. Here he missed a lot. We can see what happened here. So I guess at Ulsan he was fighting maybe with the goalkeepers of Ulsan, maybe with him, Jo Yeon-ho. Probably they were fighting like 3 years ago. And does he have injuries? So yeah, it looks like now he's the goalkeepers and the main goalkeepers of Jeju United. And what about Yeon Soo-yu? Okay, start playing. So they start giving him some playing time. Can be a good prospect for under 23. However, I guess it's very difficult to know which games he is playing, because I don't think they share it before the game. I guess it's very difficult. Yeah, there is no injury reported on him, so I guess it will be very tough. Same problem that happened with Meret and Ospina. So yeah, maybe not good. And we can check at least his price. So no, he's not here. There are no cards about him. And what about him? Doesn't look bad. Not really. I'm not really a fan of him. He missed 2 games here. We don't know when they will play Yeon Soo-yu. So I guess they will rotate a lot. So I will not recommend them for the next season, as it will be tough to know who will be the starter. So now we can have a look to Incheon. Here we can see that there is a lot of goalkeepers, 4 goalkeepers, 2 with almost the same values, so we will check them. I guess they are sharing the spot. Usually when they have same value, they are sharing. Okay, not in squad, so he was not playing for long, so maybe injuries. Yeah, a lot of game missed. He's the number 1, but he missed a lot of games. And we can see Tuta is the goalkeeper for this season. So yeah, they definitely are sharing the spot. I guess they have some injuries, but yeah, very difficult here to play this kind of goalkeepers. I really don't recommend them. I will not go for one of them. I don't like that. It's impossible here to know which one will play. Even if you have V2, you will not succeed to choose well. So I don't like it at all. We can put Sezinia as a goalkeeper in Daegu. I think it will be solid also to put Sezinia as a goalkeeper. So here we have 2, 3 goalkeepers, 4 goalkeepers, 4 very young goalkeepers for Korea, 25, 26, 24, 22. So we'll start with these 2. Okay, on the bench 2 games this season. Okay, on the bench half of this season. Oh yeah, lot of bench. Yeah, no injury reported. And here, new goalkeeper. So yeah, it's played 2 games. So here, no solid starter. I don't know really who will be the goalkeeper for this season. It looks like they are already sharing the spot. It looks like he's the first, but sharing sometimes. So I will not go for them. Then Gangwon, 3 goalkeepers, and with 223 goalkeepers. So it's interesting to have a look to that. So Bum Suli looks like the main goalkeepers. Not really, he missed 2 games. So we'll check who played these games. He played once, and I guess he played... Wow, they have 3 goalkeepers! We have 3 goalkeepers, that's crazy. Wow. So they have 3 goalkeepers. Yeah, I guess it can be interesting to dig deeper on these 2. Particularly on him, he has a number 1 jersey. But yeah, definitely, if I take one, I will take the under 23, because maybe he can become the starter. But Kwon Gi-yeon-lee. So this one is the main. So he's currently very high, so I don't recommend him. We will not know when he was playing. And what about them? So 008, so it's much more expensive than we have seen before for under 23 prospects. So not sure, and him same. So yeah, I will not go for them. I will not go. Maybe if they have 21 years old cards, you can go. But if they have 22, we have 21 season card, here 22. Maybe this one can be interesting. Ling Wang-guyon. It looks like he has a first jersey, so so maybe, but not sure for this season. It's a pure gamble here. And Suwon to finish. Suwon FC is one goalkeeper. So Yeonyu looks like the first option since this season. Yeah, here I cannot see also. I cannot know. I can look on them, but I don't know who is the number one. He looks like he's the number one. He was injured a lot. Here, yeah, they were sharing, both of them were sharing, and him, I don't know why, but he's the most expensive. They sign him. They have three goalkeepers, two goalkeepers sharing the spot, and one who worth more and who are not currently playing, so I guess he will become the number one, but not sure at all. We can check his pricing. Maybe we can buy him for 003 or 002. He looks very cheap. He was much more than the other two, so I guess maybe he can become the number one. I guess they bring him to be the number one. I don't know. If he got playing time, his price can skyrocket. I guess we don't lose a lot if we buy him at this price and he becomes starter. He will do 1,000-3,000% return. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. We dig deeper on all the team, all the goalkeepers available. We have seen that there is sometimes 2 goalkeepers sharing the spot, sometimes 3. So make sure to select the right goalkeepers. I hope this video was helpful. I will try to make one for defender, midfielder, forward, for K1 League, for G1 League, and also for MLS. I think it can be interesting to dig deeper like that. We are not digging as deep as watching them play, but I think already looking at the pricing, looking at the injuries, looking at the age, and looking at the jersey number is a good starting to have an idea who can be the starter, because I think it's quite difficult to find videos and to write content about them, so already doing this job is a good path, I think. That's the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If this is the case, don't forget to share it around you and to subscribe. More videos are coming. If you want to learn more about the game, you can join us on our Discord server. If you want to join Sorare, you can find also a link on the description. With this link, you will earn 1 rare card as soon as you will buy 5 rare cards on the primary market. So if you do it, thanks a lot. It's really helpful for the channel. I wish you good luck, and until next time, take care.